Hola, estudiantes. Today we are going to review the verb gustar just a little bit before we delve into a list of new vocabulary, which I will want you to add to your notes for Spanish. So you will see that attached to assignment 8, along with this video, there is a list of vocabulary for you to fill out as you go through this slideshow. So please go ahead and take that out if you don't already have it. Or if you don't have access to a printer, so you're not able to have the physical copy in front of you, I encourage you to look at the list of vocabulary and write down all of the words in Spanish ahead of time so that as you're watching this video and following along with this slideshow, you are able to write in the meanings of each of those expressions as you go. That will take away one step for you of having to go and look all of these words up later. And it will also allow you to move through this slideshow a bit more quickly with less pauses. So, the question ¿Qué te gusta hacer? Means what do you like to do? Now, you'll notice that I'm using the singular form of gustar, gusta, to ask this question. And I think that you all probably know why, but I'm going to go ahead and remind you that whenever the verb gustar is followed by an infinitive verb, so an unconjugated verb is another way to say infinitive verb. In this particular case, the verb hacer is the infinitive, meaning to do. We have to use the singular form of the verb gustar, which is gusta. So, ¿qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? We are going to be talking about ways that we can answer that question today by going over a whole new list of activities and pastimes that you could respond to this question with. But first, I'd like to do a quick review of the forms of gustar, gusta, and gustan in terms of what we talked about last week. So we know that we need to use the form gusta when the verb gustar is followed by a singular noun. In this case, we have the question, ¿Te gusta la ficción? La ficción is a singular noun, so we're using the singular form of gusta, or the singular form gusta. When I respond to this question, sí, me gusta la ficción, I am again using the singular form gusta because la ficción is a singular noun. So, ¿te gusta la ficción means do you like fiction? And I respond, sí, me gusta la ficción, yes, I like fiction. This just reinforces the fact that we use gusta when followed by a singular noun, when expressing that we like or love a singular thing. In opposition, we have the verb gustar in the plural form here. In the question, ¿Te gustan los libros de Harry Potter? And the response, sí, me gustan los libros de Harry Potter. We are using the plural form because los libros is a plural noun. So whenever we have a plural noun being followed by the verb gustar, we need to use the plural form of gustar. So, ¿te gustan los libros de Harry Potter? Significa en inglés, do you like the Harry Potter books? To which I would respond, sí, me gustan los libros de Harry Potter. Yes, I like the Harry Potter books. So, when followed by a plural noun or a series of singular nouns, we use the form gustan. And as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this slideshow, we use the form gusta when followed by an unconjugated verb, or another way to say unconjugated verb is infinitive or infinitive verb. So the question here is, what do you like to do? The verb hacer means to do. And then me gusta leer, I like to read. The verb leer means to read. And so because in this question, ¿qué te gusta hacer? And in this response, me gusta leer, gustar is followed by an infinitive, we use the form gusta. Okay. Quick overview. If I ask the question, ¿qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? Or if I ask the question, ¿te gusta? Followed by an infinitive, meaning do you like? So for example, if I said, ¿te gusta montar en bicicleta? Meaning, do you like to ride a bicycle? You can respond with the two phrases listed below. Me gusta, meaning I like. No me gusta, meaning I don't like. So if I ask you, ¿qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? You can say, me gusta hablar por teléfono, or no me gusta hablar por teléfono, meaning I like to talk on the phone, or I do not like to talk on the phone. Or if I ask you the question, ¿te gusta montar en bicicleta? Do you like to ride your bike? I could say, sí, yes, me gusta montar en bicicleta. Or if I don't like to ride my bike, I would respond, no, no me gusta montar en bicicleta. So now that we have an idea of the two ways that people can ask us about things that we like to do and ways that we can respond, we are going to delve into a new list of vocabulary. So here is our first new vocabulary word or expression. Now, each one of these vocabulary words is an infinitive or a verb that is unconjugated, which means that if we are talking about whether we like or dislike these activities or pastimes, we need to use the form me gusta, because gusta is followed by an infinitive. So, me gusta ayudar en casa. So please take note of this on your new list of vocabulary that I posted to your Google Classroom, that ayudar en casa significa en inglés to help out around the house. Ayudar en casa, to help out around the house. Me gusta bailar. Bailar significa en inglés to dance. So please write that down. Continuamos. Me gusta caminar. Caminar significa to walk. Me gusta caminar con el perro. I like to walk with the dog. Caminar con el perro. To walk with the dog. Me gusta caminar en el parque. Caminar en el parque significa en inglés to walk in the park. Make sure that you are writing these down. If you need to pause the video in order to catch up, that's okay. Me gusta cantar. Cantar significa en inglés to sing. Me gusta cocinar or preparar la comida. Cocinar significa to cook. Preparar la comida significa to prepare food. Me gusta comer. Comer significa en inglés to eat. Me gusta dar fiestas. Dar fiestas means to throw parties. Me gusta descansar. Descansar means to rest or relax. Me gusta dibujar. Dibujar significa en inglés to draw. Me gusta dormir. Dormir significa en inglés to sleep. Me gusta escuchar la música. Escuchar la música significa en inglés to listen to music. Me gusta estudiar. Estudiar en inglés significa to study. I think some of you would probably put a no in front of that expression to say no me gusta estudiar. That's okay. Not everybody likes to study. Me gusta esquiar. Esquiar significa en inglés to ski. Me gusta hablar por teléfono. Hablar por teléfono significa to talk on the phone. Me gusta ir al cine. Ir al cine significa en inglés to go to the movies. Or to go to the cinema. That's a good way to remember the word cine. Cinema. To go to the cinema. Me gusta ir de compras. Ir de compras means en inglés to go shopping. Me gusta jugar videojuegos. Jugar videojuegos en inglés significa to play video games. Me gusta leer. Leer significa to read. Me gusta mirar la televisión. Mirar la televisión significa en inglés to watch television. Me gusta montar a caballo. Montar a caballo significa en inglés to ride a horse. Me gusta montar en bicicleta. Montar en bicicleta significa en inglés to ride a bike. You can shorten bicicleta to bici, B-I-C-I, if you want to just say montar en bici. That is an acceptable way to express this as well. To ride a bike. Me gusta nadar. Nadar significa en inglés to swim. Me gusta pasar tiempo con amigos. Pasar tiempo con amigos significa en inglés to spend time with friends. To spend time with friends. Or another way that we might say that is to hang out with friends. To hang out with friends. Me gusta pintar. Pintar significa en inglés to paint. Me gusta practicar deportes. Practicar deportes significa en inglés to practice sports. So we have a few different sports represented here. el tenis, el béisbol, etc. Me gusta tocar los instrumentos. Tocar los instrumentos significa en inglés to play instruments. A few examples here are la guitarra, el violín, o el piano, among many other instruments. So if you want to say, I like to play the guitar, me gusta tocar los instrumentos. And just going back one slide, if you want to be specific about what sport you like to practice, you can say me gusta practicar el básquetbol, or me gusta practicar la gimnasia, gymnastics. Okay. Now these are all words and sports that we can look up, and there's so many more sports that people play, so you can always look up your favorite sports so that you know how to express that you like to play them or practice them. Okay, me gusta trabajar. Trabajar significa en inglés to work. To work. Me gusta usar la computadora significa en inglés to use the computer. That's an expression that is full of cognates. Usar looks like its English meaning to use, and computadora looks like its English meaning computer. So that's a pretty straightforward one for us that will be pretty easy to remember to use the computer. Usar la computadora. Y finally, me gusta viajar. Viajar significa en inglés to travel. So that is it in terms of our list of new vocabulary words. We have 31 new expressions, or I suppose they're not all new. Some of them we have already learned. So about half of them will probably be new to you guys. So now that you have those written down in your notes, you have even more vocabulary to work with when somebody asks you the question, ¿Qué te gusta hacer? What do you like to do? I will be posting a Quizlet with all of these expressions tomorrow so that you'll have access to that and you can master that vocabulary over the weekend before we move into some new grammar and new vocabulary. Muchas gracias for watching my video. Y have a wonderful day. Un saludo cariñoso. Adiós, estudiantes.